And on and on and on. Hello, everybody. It's been a long time since I've done a guitar lesson. I got a new guitar. Oh, so nice, so nice. It's a Taylor 516. Just got it a couple weeks ago. Just, but so kind of why I haven't been doing many Merlin stuff right now too is because I've just been playing this thing. So I figured I'll do a guitar lesson, and I know I said Carter style, and I just wanted to do something different. This is probably my favorite song to play, "Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain" by Willie Nelson. But there's a normal solo, which I'll show you. But there's a flat picking solo I do in this as well, because when it's just a single guitar player, it's hard to do that and not have the oh my god, I can't even think right now, the strumming behind it. So that's why I came up with that flat pick. So we'll get to all that. So the most of the song, so you got your E chord, and your B7. Those are the two main chords. That B7 is probably one of the hardest chords to learn, but once you get it, that's just such a nice chord. So that B7 is open, 2, 1, 2, open, 2. Like I said before, these guitar lessons are not going to be beginner-wise. So I'm expecting you're almost to the point where you know all this stuff already, right? Then you got your A chord as well. Yeah, that's it. Those three chords. The main part of the song is going to be E, an alternate picked. So alternate picking, you're gonna go. But to get that Willie sound on your 5th string on the 2nd fret, you're doing a hammer on. So actually, I was saying this to somebody one time. To get the Willie sound, you do the 2nd fret on your 5th string. Like that's a couple songs. What's that? On the Road Again. Same thing, just faster, right? So the Willie sound is that note there. Johnny Cash is the 6th string, 2nd fret. I don't know if that's true or not. That's in my mind. That's the whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, so alternate picking with the hammer on. And then you do a walk up on your 5th string. So open, 1, 2, and that leads you into your B7. So that's the majority of the song until we go to the A. So putting it all together. So the song starts off with, see, there's really no verses and choruses. We'll call that part 1, and then the A part we'll call part 2. So the song starts off with 2 part 1. So you do that E to B7 twice. And then this second verse, you go into the A. So then you do your walk up into your A. So it's just a bass run. Then walk back down to your E. Straight into your B7 with no run. Only twice, and then you walk it down. And then you do part 1 again. So basically what the song is, first verse is part 1, verse 2 is part 2, part 1, and then it follows that way all the way, part 2, part 1, part 2, part 1. So you do the A part, then the E part, A part. But the first verse is 2 E parts. But the A part again, let's just do it all together without explaining it, just so you can see it without me blabbling. That's pretty much it. I don't know if I mentioned this too. On the B7, you're actually the alternate picking. You gotta lift your middle finger from the 2nd on the 5th to the 2nd on the 6th. See, when I play this too, I have to resist that urge to pull off into your E. So because you're in your B7. I have to read because it's when there's the vocals in there too that just screws it up. But I put my Pepsi so far away. Oh yeah. So now the solo parts. Let's do the real solo first because I think that's gonna be easier. So you're gonna bar. It's all based off on your 9th fret, the 3rd, 4th, 5th. No. We're counting the other one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's all based off that right there. So you do it twice, both times are the same except the ending. So let's just do it nice and slow. So that's the first time. Second time, the same thing. Except you end it differently. I don't really plan on going too much into this solo. This I got this just off tabs online. There's tons of them out there. But the one I like doing, like that one I like doing if there's a couple guitars and somebody playing, then you can go into that. But if it's just a single guitar, that's why I came up with this little bit of flat picking. frame. So it's all based off the E chord, and instead of doing a B7, we're going to be doing like a power chord B. So it's going to be 2, 4, 4, and all the notes are on that in that chord. So it starts with your E chord. So you do a hammer on your 6, 5, 4, 3. So on the bottom of your E chord. And then from there you go right into your A part. I'm trying to slow it down so you can see it. Let's pretty much just do melody, no strumming, just so you can see where I'm hitting, and I'll keep my hands out of the way. So that's all your melody right there, and everything in between is just your alternate picking. And then from there you just go into your A part. So that's pretty much it. Where are we at? 14 minutes. Man, I really did rush out. Like, I'm trying to keep all these videos below 20 minutes. But like I said, when I first started these guitar lessons, by no means do I consider these beginner lessons if you're just starting to learning, especially that B7 chord. There's two chords that killed me when I started. The first chord that I just was horrible was the F chord. And honestly, I don't really always do a bar F chord anymore. Most times I cheat and play it the easy way. It's just because that's how I learned. And my G too, everyone makes fun of my G. I play G with the thumb on the third, muting the fifth string. That's just how I learned, and it's so hard to go back to know it the real way. Like, there's times where I know it's needed for that picking, and I'll go into it, but for the most part, it's that. And then that B7, I didn't learn that until I was a couple years in. I didn't even know what that chord was. But that's... to do all that old country stuff... That's a Vince Gill song. No, not Vince Gill. I don't remember. I don't know what that song is. But that B7 just, even in... Johnny, that's all through Johnny stuff. Like that B7 is an important chord. So if you're not there, we don't have that B7 yet. Forget the song. Go learn that chord and just practice it. It's just, I think, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that shape just, it was so hard for me. But it came. It's like anything else. Practice, patience, and eventually you'll get it. So that's that behind Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Willie Nelson. I don't know, maybe I'll do a couple other guitar lessons. We'll see what I'm up to here. It is Easter. Maybe I'll do an Easter song. What's an Easter song? It's April Fool's as well. Is there an April Fool's song I could do? I don't know. Practice, patience, have fun. We'll see you guys next time.